Ah, yes. The glory and power of burning compact discs with files on them. Well, one thing that's good about that is, of course, that you get a chance to listen to what you've been up to when you have to figure out what's on the actual channels and how they're supposed to fit together. So on this little modular idea that I'm going to send Jacob, there's a bunch of filtery things and electrode bass drums and whatnot, and a wonderful modular sequence in 11 that everyone is going to be dancing to this spring. And I wanted to add something to it that was going to be, well, just an upper line kind of a thing. And what instrument is better to do that on but the Orchestron? The Orchestron is, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, is the like the big musical talented brother of the Octagon, which is, well, over here, and also the really stern uncle to the Chilton Talent Maker, which is at Marcus's place right now, but it will soon be back in its full power and glory as the optical organ madman it is. Yes. So I recorded a very simple and stupid Orchestron violin line, and what I'm doing now is that I wanted it to fit, or at least it sounded pretty nasty and gnarly. So what I wanted to do was as I couldn't really save the overdub, I thought I could make it worse. So what I'm doing now is that I'm treating the Orchestron through the state variable filter, what is the q107, and that was because when we did the we treated an octagon through it, and it really amplified the speaking voices on the loop station, and it really amplified every bad frequency that was on there. So I thought, well, I could use that. So if we go back and listen to the and that's, as you might be able to hear through this soon-to-be retired mobile phone, it's also going through a reverb, and that is the spring reverb over here in the modular system. Well, I mean, you can just hear it maybe in context. Let's see if I can... This will be like half the track. But here we go. Yeah, I think it works out great. I'm not going to do any sweepy stuff because only German people... No, German people don't do that. Maybe people from another country that we sort of like but are frightened of in a very small way because they make very loud dance music that goes and always stays on the most annoying frequency for far too long. Yes, the idea was I thought about doing it with the Persephone first, but I started messing around with it, and it started to sound like that band that had Keith Emerson, Cole Palmer, and... No, it's Keith Emerson, Greg Lake, and Cole Palmer. The Enid. So I decided not to use that because it was just weird and strange. So, Orchestron Violins. They're so overrated.